The Winner's Circle team have come down to Cape Town to speak to Andrew Fortune about his unfortunate broken wrist, which transpired the other morning at work on an inexperienced baby. Obviously, after having fought the battle of the bulge, it's a very sad situation, but Andrew Fortune typically is very philosophical about his return to the saddle.
Yeah, well, it's one of those unfortunate things that happen, Andrew. I'm not pleased about it, but it's here now and I'm going to have to deal with it.
You are rated as one of the best riders that this country's ever seen in terms of balance, in terms of gentleness, kindness to the horse. Just explain to us, how did it actually happen?
I was an unraced horse that ran off the track onto another track, and I just fell, and you fall, you're capable of breaking something, and unfortunately I fractured my arm in 6 different places.
Now, you told me that the doctor, when he opened you up, because he obviously had to operate, that your wrist just about fell apart.
Well, he said to me it was shattered. So, because my arm ended up 75% on top of my hand. So we had to put it back into place. And, he said there was 6 or 7 chips that just fell apart, yeah.
So you've had a metal plate put in there, is that correct?
A metal plate with 6 screws, yeah. So.
Now, obviously, the doctor has given you explicit instructions not to go to the hyperbaric chamber just yet in order for the bones and the plate to settle. Is that the state of play?
Well, my next appointment with him is on Friday, and then he'll tell me how long it will more or less take and how much exercise I can do. It's probably the training, because I can't exercise. It's probably the hard part. I'm so scared I'm going to put my weight back on again. So, I've got through much worse. And so at least I can spend a bit of time with Ashley, with our 5th child. So beautiful.
Well, that's the story that I was coming to, and obviously that's what happened just yesterday morning, and you have taken the trouble to give your little son a very special name.
Yeah, we call him Sean Peter because of Peter Miller and Sean Miller, and they were such a big part. I want to get emotional when I think about it. They were such a big part of my life. And Ashley was so, what I don't even know what word to use to say, to be able to call him that,
Gracious,
yeah. She was so gracious. So, okay, now I said, but they meant so much in my life, Part of my championship, and for years, I've known Peter for years, and to be able to call me Sean Peter, it's just such an absolute privilege.